Good morning, students. Today I am going to start the new chapter, Unit 11. This is some P block elements. You know, P block elements belong to group 13 to group 18. Why these elements are known as P block elements? Because their last electron occupy the p orbitals. So p block elements has 6 groups, group 13 to group 18. But in class 11, group 13 or 14, only 2 groups are there. And for this year, some of the portions are deleted also. So this chapter become very less for class 11 for this year. So I think I will complete this chapter in 2 lectures, and this is again very easy and important for your annual examination. Although in annual examination it is having a very less marks, I mean 3 marks, 4 marks like that, your teacher will tell. So come to P block elements. Now look this is a group number 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now this is period. Now group 13, boron, aluminum, gallium, indium and thallium. Group 14, carbon, silicon, germanium, Sn and Pb. Now rest are 15, 16, 17, 18. So for class 11, we have to focus only on group 13 and 14. Now, the valence configuration of P block element is NS2 NP1 to 6, where n is equal to number of periods. Group 13 and group 14 is in your course. Now the valence configuration of group 13 is NS2 NP1, that is 3 valence electron. And the valence configuration of group 14 is NS2 NP2, that is 4 valence electron. Now, the very important topic is inert pair effect. Now, what is inert pair effect? The occurrence of oxidation state 2 units less than the group oxidation state are known as inert pair effect. It is found in the case of heavier element of P block. Now, come to the example. In the case of group 13, group 13 is having NS2 NP1 configuration. It has 3 valence electron. So in case of group 13, plus 3 oxidation is its common oxidation state and group oxidation state because it has 3 valence electron. But down the group, the stability of plus 1 oxidation state increases. For IN and TL, plus 1 oxidation state is more stable than plus 3 oxidation state because they have 3 valence electron, but due to inertness or inactiveness of 1 pair electron of s orbital, only 1 electron of p orbital take part in bond formation. So for IN and TL, plus 1 is more stable than plus 3 oxidation state. Similarly, for group 14, plus 4 oxidation state is common, but due to inert pair effect, for Sn and Pb, plus 2 oxidation state is more stable than plus 4 oxidation state. Now come to the reason. Suppose one is asking, why inert pair effect arises? How it arises? So for group 14 element, it has 4 valence electron, NS2, NP2. Now 2 electron of s orbital become inert and it do not involve in formation of bond. So only 2 electron of p orbital are responsible for the formation of bond. Now reason for inert pair effect. For heavier elements of P block, if atomic size is large, then nuclear force of attraction is less. The s orbital of the valence shell being symmetrical in shape is influenced towards the nucleus. So the energy difference between ns and np orbital become more, and hence electron of s orbital remain as such, means paired, and it become inactive and does not take part in bond formation. So electrons of p orbitals are only responsible for the formation of bond. So this is the concept that why in case of heavier member of p block there is inert pair effect. Now comes some point. P block elements are metal, non-metal and metalloids. Metallic character increase down the group and decrease left to right in a periodic table. Non-metals have higher ionization enthalpy and higher electronegativity than metals. Metals form cation while non-metal form anions. Compounds formed by highly reactive nonmetals with highly reactive metals are generally ionic because of large differences in their electronegativity. Compounds formed between nonmetals themselves are largely covalent in nature due to small difference in electronegativity. Non-metal oxides are acidic or neutral, whereas metal oxides are basic in nature. First member of p block differs from the remaining member of their corresponding group due to their smaller size, unavailability of d orbital, tendency to form p pi p pi bond, that is C double bond C, C triple bond C, N triple bond N, C triple bond N, like that. They have a maximum covalency of 4 using 1s and 3p orbital, while rest member by using d orbital can expand their covalence above 4. Example, B forms only B4 minus and L forms LF63 minus ions because L has vacant d orbitals. The heavier elements form d pi p pi or d pi bond. Now, these are the common behavior to group 13 elements. The boron family. Boron is non-metal, rest are metal. Boron is a rare element. Abundance of boron in earth crust is less than 0.0001% by mass. It has two isotopes, B10 and B11. B10 has 19% abundance and B11 has 81% abundance. Al is the most abundant metal and the third most abundant element in the earth crust, 8.3% by mass, after oxygen, which is 45.5%, and silicon 27.7%. Now, electronic configuration of group 13 is NS2 NP1. B and Al have noble gas core. Ga and In have noble gas plus 10 d electron cores. Tl has noble gas plus 4f electrons plus 10 d electron cores. Atomic radii. The atomic radii increases down the group, but atomic radius increases down the group, but atomic radius of gallium is less than that of aluminum. This is a good question. Due to the presence of additional 10 d electrons offers poor screening effect for outer electrons from the increased nuclear charge in gallium. Atomic radius of gallium is 135 pm, is less than aluminum 143 pm. Ionization enthalpy. Ionization enthalpy of group 13 elements are less than that of group 2 elements, and down the group decreases. Naturally, delta IH1 is less than delta IH2 is less than delta IH3. Electronegativity. Down the group, electronegativity first decreases from B to L and then increases marginally due to discrepancies in atomic size of the elements. Now come to the physical properties. Boron is nonmetal, extremely hard and black colored solid. But rest members are soft metals with low melting point and high electrical conductivity. Gallium has low melting point, 303 Kelvin, exists in liquid state during summer. Density increases down the group. Now come to the chemical properties. Oxidation state and trends in chemical reactivity. Boron has high ionization enthalpy, so plus 3 ions does not exist. They form only covalent compounds. Down the group, sum of first 3 ionization enthalpy decreases. Therefore, aluminum exists as Al3 plus ion. Due to inert pair effect, the stability of plus 3 oxidation state decreases, while the stability of plus 1 oxidation state increases down the group. A good question is there. TLCl is more stable than TLCl3. Why? It is due to inert pair effect. In trivalent state, central atom has 6 electrons and has compound, and such compounds are electron deficient, act as Lewis acid like BF3, LCl3, etc. BCl3 accepts a lone pair of electron from NH3 to form BCl3NH3. So BCl3, it has planar shape, sp2 hydration, it is Lewis acid, and NH3 has lone pair of electron, it is Lewis base, form tetrahedral shape. So planar shape BCl3 can be converted to tetrahedral shape BCl3NH3. Now LCl3 achieves stability by forming a dimer. Now AlCl3 first to form, again AlCl3 first to form. This Cl form coordinate bond with aluminum and this Cl form coordinate bond with aluminum. So previously aluminum has 3 plus 3 6 valence electron, and if it accept one pair electron from Cl, aluminum become 8 valence electron. This aluminum also become 8 valence electron. So AlCl3 exists in the form of, in dimeric form. In trivalent state, most of the compounds being covalent are hydrolyzed in water. Example, trichlorides on hydrolysis in water form tetrahedral MOH4-. AlCl3 is acidified. In acidified aqueous solution forms octahedral AlH2O6 3 plus ion. Here 3d orbitals of Al are involved to form sp3d2 hybridization. Now homework problem 11.1. Now come to the some chemical properties, which is first is reactivity towards air. Boron is unreactive in crystalline form. Aluminum form thin oxide layer on the surface, protects from further attack. Amorphous B and Al on heating in air form B2O3 and Al2O3 respectively. With nitrogen, they form nitrides at high temperature. 2E solid plus 3O2 gas gives E2O3 solid. 2E solid plus N2 gas gives 2En solid. Oxide of boron are acidic. Oxide of aluminum and gallium are amphoteric. Oxide of iron and Tl are basic. Reactivity towards acids and alkali. Boron does not react with acid and alkali. Aluminum is amphoteric in nature, dissolves in acid and alkali. 2Al solid plus 6HCl gives 2Al3 plus aqueous plus 6Cl minus aqueous plus 3H2 gas. But with conc HNO3, this is a remarkable question. But with conc HNO3, aluminium does not react due to formation of a passive and protective layer of Al2O3 on the surface of aluminium. It prevents further reaction. Now 2Al solid plus 2NaOH plus 6H2O liquid gives 2NaLOH4 aqueous plus 3H2O. It has name tetrahydroxyaluminate 3. Now third, reactivity towards halogen. All group 13 elements form trihalides except TLI3, again due to inert pair. TLI3, 2E solid plus 3X2 gas gives 2EX3 solid. Here X is equal to FClBrI. Now for your homework, problem 11.2 and 11.3. Anomalous behavior of boron. Boron has anomalous properties due to its smaller size and unavailability of vacant d orbital. Boron has maximum covalency of 4, but rest has more than 6 due to presence of vacant d orbital. BF3 plus NH3 gives F3b, this coordinate bond. AlCl3 dimerize to form Al2Cl6. So these are all about group 13. So in next class we will start group 14 and complete group 14 also. So this is enough for today. Thank you.